Welcome back. Alright, so it's your turn.
Okay, so we're still trying to kick some behind.
You are currently flat on your back. Balazar has just healed you. Your eyes flutter open. You look up and you see the dragon is probably about 180 feet above you. And you see Anhelm is trying to square off in case it comes back down toward you.
Shoot. I don't know.
You want to just pass?
Yeah, I don't know that I can do anything right now. God, I'm just lame.
You're just out of it, that's all. Alright. Ghost, you're up.
Alright, Keith. So I summoned my psionic arrow last round.
Yep.
Alright. I'm gonna tune it to do force damage. And I'm going to empower it with 3 points, so it'll do 46.
Okay.
My bow.
What kind of a bow? Short bow?
Yeah, it's a short bow.
Alright, so it's 180 feet, which I believe puts it at long range.
Oh, is that? Oh, wow.
So I believe that'll be at disadvantage. Yeah, so it'll be at disadvantage.
So the 17.
Okay. Which is a hit.
So that'll be 46 plus 4 for my dexterity. So 26 points.
Alright.
Thank you, Angel.
Alright, as your arrow streaks out, slamming into the underside of the dragon, it lets out yet another screech of pain. Alright, bringing it to its turn. It looks back down at you guys. You see a pure hatred emanating from his eyes.
One more thing, Keith. Do I see any stone outcroppings or anything I could take cover behind that would do me a little better than a horse?
There's some occasional icy statues. You can probably hide behind one of those.
Okay. Yeah. I'll try to take cover behind an icy statue. It's within range.
Okay. Alright. Anyhow, it glares back down at you guys, giving you an evil glare. And you can see it calculating in its eyes whether or not it's worth it to attack you. And you see it looks back towards the north, and you see it gives a couple flaps of its wings as it continues flying fast away from you, increasing the distance between you guys by another 160 feet. It is now 180, 160, 340 feet away from you. Alright, Balazar, your turn.
Alright. is leaving. Let me go ahead and take my turn to... I'm just gonna heal him. Yeah. That's all I can do, really, because I don't want to heal Vi after that.
Okay. Alright, Anhel, you're up.
I shall ready an action in case the dragon decides that it wants to come back, but I don't think it will. And be ready for it if it comes. Keep raging.
Alright. So at this point, you guys continue watching, and you see it's clearly not interested in engaging you anymore as it continues flying off towards the mountains to the north. And after watching it for about a minute or so, you see it it leaves your view as it heads into the mountains high off to the north.
The wolves, have they carried on their course as well?
You look about for the wolves, and they're nowhere to be seen. You see their tracks where they were running to the north. Clearly, as far as you can see, it looks like they were running while that went down. The wind starts to kick up, and the snow, the storms start to thicken up overhead. The icy bite on the wind starts tugging at you.
Ghost does a victory dance in the snow.
So what are y'all doing now?
I know Balasar is going to be healing everyone and going to get his javelin.
Alright, you're able to retrieve your javelin. It's not too far away from you.
I'm going to wipe the blood off Windreaver.
Okay.
Put it back out of the way.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about you. I forgot about hit dice. I'm still new to 5th edition.
Yeah, I could do with a rest and some hit dice use.
We could short rest. You use the hit dice then, right?
Yeah, it's
Yep.
about an hour or so. We're all going to be cold after being hit by an icy blast like that, so get a fire going. Warm the horses up, so they would have been in the icy blast as well, I suppose.
Yep.
What's directly around us? So maybe we could take some cover just in case that thing comes back.
Right here where you're at, the snowdrifts, they're about 4 feet deep. There's no trees here. It's obviously some icy plains. But there are about 3 icy statues kind of spread out sporadically. It's about the only cover you have is either the snow or the little statues.
I don't want to get too near to the statues. Fire near them, they come back to life or something. Look at that.
so you guys kind of, John starts up a fire. You guys take a rest to kind of recoup and mend your wounds.
Yeah, make some warming broth of some description.
Alright, so you guys can go ahead and use any number of hit dice that you have.
I want to use a spell.
Okay.
For the night, I want to put up minor illusion, just around the camp to camouflage us. It's a 30-foot range, so it should kind of protect us for the night, so everybody can rest and not have to worry too much.
Okay, it's actually in the middle of the day. It's not nighttime.
Yeah, but it's only a short rest, I don't think.
Yeah, the short rest is only going to be about an hour long.
Well, that'll still work.
Alright, so what kind of an image are you casting up? Describe what it looks like.
You said we're sorry. You said it's kind of a barren landscape?
Yeah, it's a icy, barren landscape. There's about 4 feet of snow, and there's some occasional icy statues here. There's no other features here where you're at.
Okay, so kind of like an igloo, just probably glass looking. It would just, nobody would even notice it if they were coming by, so everybody can just relax and nobody would even notice.
Okay. Alright, so did everyone use any hit dice that they wanted to?
Use the wall.
Okay.
Holy crap, you used all of yours and that's all you got? Holy
Yeah, they had some
crap.
bad rolls.
Alright, let me fill you up some more. So one is double click on it, right?
I tried just one click on it to see.
Yeah, one click's not enough.
Okay.
I just didn't want to waste 2 of them by accident.
Yeah, no problem.
Alright, so I want to do Cure Wounds, but I'm going to do it as a second level spell.
Okay. So I believe that gives you an extra D8, if I recall.
Yeah. And of course, I roll a gas.
Hey, any little bit helps.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Thank you. That's wonderful. So much healthier.
How long does the temporary hit points last?
Those were from...
John? You did rally?
So, let's see here. So I guess they're just for the encounter. Sounds weird.
Probably last for like a couple minutes or something.
Probably. Okay. So anyhow, you guys got a fire going. You kind of rest up, bandage each other up. An hour passes by. You see the clouds overhead are starting to form up. The snow is starting to come down pretty good at this point. You guys are out in the middle of the plains. What are you guys going to do?
We did manage to gather up all the horses, right? Because I know some of them didn't have riders when they got attacked.
Yeah, the horses didn't get too far away. Actually stayed pretty close.
I don't think anybody paid any attention to the wolves afterwards, right?
I did.
Oh, you
I
did.
checked
Okay.
out the wolves. They carried on their rapid northerly direction.
Well, I was afraid they were just trying to
I thought they may have
sound
been
an
hanging
alarm.
around looking for easy pickings.
So yeah, so
The tracks apparently carried on to the north.
so then we just continue heading north in the north direction. That's the way we need to go. Yeah.
I will remember to look into the sky next time I'm checking for wolves.
Alright. So you guys eventually pack everything back up and head off towards the north? Are you going to follow along the tracks of the wolves or make your own path?
Interesting question. I think as long as the wolves' paths are heading north, we could use that to help save the energy of the horses.
Alright.
Yeah. May as well follow it. It is in the direction we need to go anyway.
And in the vision, the wolves ran into the cave that we were looking for anyway, right? So
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Alright. So you continue following the tracks of the wolves, and you're heading towards the north of the mountains, and you travel probably about another 2 hours or so. Looks like there's still some sunlight kind of coming through the clouds, but it looks like you only probably got a couple more hours of daylight left. Up ahead, you see an entrance into a pretty good cave, and it you guys recall the image from the divine scrying, and it looks like it's the same cavern up ahead. And the tracks continue over into that cavern.
anybody remember how long when we was watching the vision, how big that cave was till we found the ice queen? I don't remember.
Oh, I don't remember either. Well, either way, we've got to get in there anyway, haven't we?
Yeah.
To get out of this, out of the weather. Is it a nice cave or a normal sort of cave?
It looks like it's a normal cave, but it's also has a bunch of ice along the walls as well. So yeah, I guess it's a mixture. It looks like the inside of it, you see some columns and whatnot in there that are made out of ice.
But either way, it would be out of any wind, so the horses will be okay. Or should be okay.
So what are y'all doing?
Yeah, so we need to go in. We need to find her. We'll have a few hours of daylight, but in the cave that won't matter too much. The biggest issue is, for at least for me, is what do we do with the horses? We can't leave them outside, so they'll freeze to death. And if we take them inside, they're wolf bait. How big this
They'll be
cave is?
made outside as well, I suppose. So it's just a case of we just got to get them inside, secure them, and trust that we lucky enough to find them when we return to them.
Alright, so I think that's what we're gonna do. Take the horses inside and head inside the cave. Wander about. Find traps.
Alright. So you take them into the cave.
If they fit.
Yeah, the entrance into this cave it's about 30 feet wide, and it looks like it's probably about 20 feet tall, the entrance into it. Right along the mouth into this cave here, see about a dozen different icy statues spread about. You see some, probably about half of them are look like they're cowering next to some of the icy columns heading into the cave with bows at the ready. They look pretty lifelike. The other ones look like they were probably adventurers or soldiers in some heavy armor and spears and whatnot. And you're able to find a place next. You can easily tie up the horses to one of the icy statues or even the column. You look further into the cave and you see that there's a bunch of icy stalagmites and tights scattered about the cavern, and it looks like it opens up into a cavern that's probably about 200 feet long, and you see a purplish light coming from further within the cave.
Well, secure the horses best we can.
I'm gonna go check out the light.
I don't know how long we're gonna be in this cave, so I hate to do it. It's still daylight, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. I'm gonna light up a torch. I'm gonna try to have it there to keep the... Because they give us water and food for the horses. I'm sure the water's frozen. But at least with the torch, that should help melt it down. They can at least have some water and some food if we're there for a couple of days or whatever.
Yep. Okay.
Those pokes out of fire. Probably on his allies.
Alright, so you're doing that. You see Ghost, he kind of starts heading off towards the walls, and after a few minutes you see he kind of disappears from view. what are the rest of you all doing?
Well, you know what I'm doing.
Yep, I know what you're doing. I know what Ghost is doing. It looks like John is rallying.
Just in case, the only reason I'm even saying it is because Vi's hit points are so low. With aid, the maximum hit points also increased by 5. I've been trying to keep track with the times you've been giving us. It lasts for 8 hours. What you've been telling us, it should have 5 hours left on it.
Okay.
I already did mine. Mine is already done. So.
Gotcha. And that was on John, Vi,
And Vi.
and you. Okay. I'll just basically add it to temporary hit points, so I don't have to mess with the regular hit points.
Okay. Yeah, I put it in my notes what my normal max hit points is, and then when duration's over, I'll just change it back.
Ah, good idea. Alright, so what is Anhelm and Vi doing?
I'm watching further deep into towards where the purple light is. See if I can make anybody out hiding there looking to ambush us
Okay.
while everyone prepares.
I apologize. I got distracted again for a minute. Would light at this point?
There's actually some purplish light coming from further within the cave. So there is some light within the cave.
I also lit up a torch, so.
That's right.
Okay. Well, for now, I'm just going to follow behind and be on guard. I have plenty of energy. I think at least enough energy built up for now. I might be some help later.
All right. Damn it. Okay. So you guys have some light. You've tied up the horses. Ghost has disappeared. You've put out some food and water for the horses. So what are you all doing?
As soon as everybody's ready, I'm going to slowly head towards the purple light. I know what the source is.
Alright. So you guys start heading off further into the cave in the direction of the source of the purple light. You guys are walking along. You hear the occasional drip of some water from further in the cave. After you set off, you hear some howling from back behind you, and you look back and you see 2 wolves out by the entrance to the cave. They're about 100 feet away from you. It looks like they have their eyes on the horses.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was like, yeah, this is what I hate. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna try to save the horses.
Alright. So are you guys gonna alright, so let's go ahead and roll initiative so everyone gets a turn and all that good jazz.
I wrote my mess.
Man, that sucks when you roll in a crit on initiative. Alright, so we need initiatives from Ghost and Vi still.
Whoops.
Yep, oops.
Still having problems with that, huh?
Go ahead and give me initiative, Ghost and Vi, please.
Okay. What am I rolling initiative for?
So that way everyone can get a turn in doing things. Alright. So, John, you're first up. So, looking back, you see the wolves that are about 100 feet away from you, and they are hungrily eyeing the horses that are about 20 feet from you. You can run after them and attack. I don't think you're going to reach them this turn unless you can run 100 feet. Okay, so what exactly are you doing, John? You're running? Are you going to dash out there, or are you only running your movement? Alright, so you're moving there, and then you're readying an attack if one of them enters into melee combat with one of the horses? Okay. Alright, Balazar, you're up.
Alright, so I'm gonna move in their direction, as far as I can go. While doing so, pull out a javelin.
Okay.
Move, check it out.
So if you move 30 feet up, that'll put you 70 feet away from the wolves.
My range is 30/120, so I don't know what that means.
So that means it's a regular attack roll up to 30, which is your standard attack range. Anything up to the last thing is at disadvantage. The last part of the number there is your maximum range. You can throw it.
Oh, okay, so it just gives disadvantage. Alright, so which one can I throw at?
You can throw it at either one of the wolves.
Alright, I'll go for the first one, because it's first.
Okay. Alright, so your javelin strikes out and hits.
Grab the wrong die. Minimum.
As it stabs into its left flank. Anything else?
That's it, moved and attacked.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I got an arrow.
Alright, Anhel, you're up.
I'm going to do pretty much the same. I'll move up my 40 and throw a javelin.
Okay.
So it'll be with disadvantage, won't it?
Yep. Okay. Which wolf? The one that Balazar hit, or the other one?
Yeah, I'll aim for the same one.
Alright, that's a hit. Alright, as another javelin pierces its hide as it howls out in rage. Okay. And with that, Ghost, all of a sudden an arrow streaks out from the darkness further back into the cave and hits you. striking into your left part of your chest. For 19 damage, and you look down and you see it's an arrow made of solid ice. And that brings us to your turn.
$19 damage from one shot. I guess I'll go back.
Go back to the rest of the party.
Damn, I don't know. I want to try to reach out with my thoughts psionically. Can I feel if it's this ice queen?
Alright, you reach out and
I almost
you make contact with her mind, which is about 100 feet away from you, off to your up to the front and to the left. And as you make contact, your eyes narrow in the vicinity, and you can make out a form back there, kind of hiding back behind one of the columns.
Alright. I'll put it back out slowly and try to I'm gonna retain that contact and just keep thinking about meeting with her.
Okay. Alright. And a voice enters your mind. Meet? Oh. You want to meet me? Why is that?
I'll allow the memory of the voice in my mind to play out. The one that called itself the Silent One and asked me to meet with her and ask for her to join with them. But I'm going to totally try to veer away from any thought about the rest of my mission.
Okay.
So I just keep playing over in my mind the thoughts of the Silent One and his wish to align with her.
Alright, and with that, you hear another, her voice enter your mind again. She's, interesting. A meeting with the Silent One. A treaty? But who are you? You're with these other troublemakers. Are you not part of them? Are you not here to kill me?
I'm just the chosen messenger of the Silent One. That's the only thought I impart.
Alright. Alright, so we'll move on to the next person. Vi, your turn.
I think she's casting Firebolt.
Did I do that right? I was trying to just drag it this time.
You don't actually have to drag it if you're making an attack. So, is that what you're doing? Are you attacking something?
Firebolt.
Okay. What are you attacking? One of the wolves, the one that's injured, the one that isn't?
Yeah, let's go for the one that's injured. Let's take it down.
Okay, so what you're going to do is there's a magnifying glass to the right of Firebolt. Click that and it'll open up a few more things under Firebolt. And you'll see a little button that says ATK with a little sword on it. Click on that to make your attack roll. Alright. So that's going to hit. So that means you're going to need to roll damage. So just double click where it says 1d10 fire, and that'll roll your damage. Alright, go ahead and describe that spell.
Well, it basically
You cut out. Alright, so anyhow, you see you summon up a bolt of fire as you shoot it out from your hand, guiding it into the Winter Wolf. The Fury Blast, as it yelps out in pain. Okay, the wolves' turns. As the first one, he rushes in into a closer attack formation. Rushes up 50 feet, so that'll put it, I believe, 20 feet away from you, John, and Balazar. Let's see here. Okay, and with, yeah, so it's, damn, you can't make it to attack this turn. So it's going to keep coming at you. So it's right next to you at this moment. It isn't able to attack yet. The other one rushes up and is right up in your face, Balazar. Alright, that'll bring us to John Kirsten.
Good question. Didn't John ready in action to attack it if we get close to him?
Oh, that he did. Nice. Alright, so that's your readied action from last turn. Alright, so it's your turn. Alright, and it yelps out again. Arr, arr, arr.
Surge.
Dang. John's kicking its butt. Alright, Balazar, you're up.
You said one of them ran next to me?
Yep,
Right.
Wolf number 2 is right up in your grill.
They got my sword and question. Normally, since I'd be walking into a cave unknown, I would have had my shield out. Yes, or
Okay, that's fine.
all right. No, I made it different. Then I would have used the sword two-handed then. And I'll try to defend myself against the second wolf.
Okay, and I have another question. What are you doing with the torch that you had?
I had left it where the horses were,
Oh, okay.
and I was trying to use that to melt the water.
Okay. Alright,
Yeah.
so go ahead and make your
Not
attack.
the ice, not the water. Awesome.
Wow. The wolf nimbly dodges out of the way as your bastard sword bites into an icy statue, shards of ice spray about the area. Alright. Anything else?
I think that's it.
Okay, now, Balazar, don't you have an extra attack as well?
Oh, think so.
I think so. Beginning at 5th level. So you actually can make 2 attacks per round, Balazar.
Oh yeah, 5th. Oh, I didn't realize. I can't think I'm 4th.
No problem.
I did not realize that.
Trying to help
Alright,
you
yeah, I'll
out
take the
there.
second attack, sure.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh,
I could just roll
man,
another
2
one.
in a row? Holy
that's-
smokes. Okay. So, Anhel, you're up.
Okay, I shall move to the just dwarf side of me, and I will attack it.
Okay. And you cleave into it.
He did.
That's it?
Yep.
Alright, so it yelps out in pain, but it still does not go down. Ghost, you hear another voice, or you hear that voice once again enter into your mind. And says, if Silent One wants a treaty, he may have it, if you survive today. Or, you can choose to leave my lair, take your friends with you, and that will cement the treaty, and you can live another day. Which say you, Mr. Ghost?
I don't know what to tell her on that one. It's not like I could talk to my group about it. They're already set on the 2,000 in gold, so I just I tell her I'll require time to speak to the Silent Ones.
Time. It is a luxury that you cannot afford today. She goes, I tell you what. Over to your right, there's a niche in the wall where the ice is. There's a small little trove where you'll find a pearl. You can use that pearl and basically say that you found that I was already dead. And you can take that to your friends and you can leave here. In order for you to, so you can either agree to this now, or I'm going to slaughter you and your friends today. What is your answer, Ghost?
And the treaty will be set.
Yes, the treaty will be formed.
I shrug my shoulders and I go grab the pearl.
Alright. Sure enough, you find a niche in the wall and a nice sizable pearl there. It's worth a probably sizable sum. And she goes very well. Okay.
Alright.
Anything
I'm gonna-
else you're
I'm
doing
gonna-
there, Ghost?
Yeah, I'm gonna take my dagger and put a gash in my right arm.
Alright.
All right. And I'll poke a quick little stab in my left leg, smear some blood on my hands, and I'll limp from the cave.
All right. And as you're holding that pearl, you feel a sense of coldness coming from it. It's getting very cold to hold it. And as you actually take that pearl away from that niche where it was at, you feel the warmth in the area starting to increase. It's getting warmer.
I'll wrap the pearl in a piece of cloth or something.
Okay.
I think I have extra pouches so I can drop it in.
Alright. Alright, so you now have a pretty good sized gash in you, along with that arrow.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty beat up. So I'm just gonna walk out and find everybody else.
Alright, so you start walking that way and you see they're currently in battle with a pair of winter wolves. They're probably about 70 feet away from you at this point. Alright, we're going to move to the next person. Vi, your turn. So what are you doing, Vi?
Who casts a sleeping spell on Vi?
This should be back.
You guys want to take a quick bio break or something?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. Is that you, Vi?
Oh, somebody's TV in the background.
Oh, okay. I thought that was her saying something. I'm gonna go grab something to drink. Be right back. way back, Vi. Eek. Alright, I'm assuming Vi will probably throw another firebolt at one of the wolves. So you see another bolt of fire streak out right past John Kirsten's right hand, bursting into flames at the wolf that you're fighting. As it yelps out in pain, but doesn't take it down. Alright, that winter wolf, angry, and it howls up in your face, John. I need for you to make a dexterity savings throw. For you, Anhelm, and Balazar.
You say I gotta roll one too?
Yeah, all three of you need to make a dex save.
At least you're not doing what I'm doing.
What are you?
The third one in a row.
Oh,
Roll another
damn.
Yeah. With a minus 2, yeah, -1. It's so bad I shouldn't be affected by whatever it is.
Did you jump down its throat?
Alright, as it howls, a breath of cold air and ice forms around you as you guys take 19 points of damage. Anhelm, since he made it, the save is only going to take half that. That is that wolf. The other one is going to do the same thing, so I'm going to need yet another round of dexterity savings throws from the three of you.
Hey, look, not a 1.
Good job. Let's see here. So this time it's Anhelm and John. You guys take 15 points of damage. Balazar's only going to take half that.
Was it cold?
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds about right. Half of half is 3, yeah, sure.
Cool. That'll bring us back around to John Kirsten.
My temporary hit points are gone. No.
No, not my wolf. Arr! Lets out a howl as it drops to the ground dead. Anything else, John Kirsten?
He did a second wind. And I'm assuming he moved towards Wolf 2 afterwards.
Alright, so Balazar, you're up.
I'm trying. Gotta make up for those ones. I have a couple of spells. Bonus action, yeah. So I will, as a bonus action, I can do Divine Favor. casting next to. Those. And then I'm gonna try to attack the wolf instead of the statue I destroyed.
Okay. That'll probably be pretty easy to do unless you roll another one.
That's not a one. Sweet.
Alright, good job.
How do I target the wolf instead of having to drop these dice?
Hit shift, or I think it's control click,
Oh,
actually.
yeah. Right, you got a control click. No, because I only got 3 spells left, so I'm not going to do smites. I was going to use my second level spells, but I used those to heal. Not terrible damage, at least.
Alright. It cut a slash into it. Arr, arr, arr.
Since it's yelping, I will try to maybe kill it from a crit. Second attack.
Nice. Arr, arr, arr.
Not terrible. Not once, so that's good.
Alright. It's Anhelm the Killer's turn.
Haven't killed anything tonight.
Go for it.
I'm not happy about being briefed, so I'm going to enter a rage.
That's a good idea.
Not a hit.
So you hit it twice. Go ahead and roll damage for your second attack. It is still alive. Arr, 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 arr.
That's me done.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Alright, Ghost, you're up. See, the rest of the party is about 30 feet away from you.
And they're fighting what?
Winter Wolf.
The Winter Wolf doesn't have its back to me?
No, it's facing towards you.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to see if I could move in unseen. So I guess I'll be moving with stealth.
Okay.
That's just how Gus does it. Ooh, that's the worst stealth check I've ever made. Oh, I didn't even put it in the tower.
No.
No.
Alright, so you start kind of slipping into the shadows, darting from pillar to pillar. Probably take you till about next round before you're up on the wolf. Unless you want to make
I could attempt to. Yeah, I'll attempt to sneak attack with my my bow.
Okay.
Can I use a Can I use a vial of that poison
Sure.
from the DM's guide
Yep.
on an arrow with my... Okay. So I'm gonna dip it in some poison. I have no idea what that poison does. I have to look at the DM's guide. God damn.
It does an extra 3d6 on a celled con save.
I don't think I hit it anyway.
Your arrow sails over and misses, striking into one of the icy statues instead. Alright,
What a waste.
so that'll bring us
Use one
to...
whole bottle.
What's that?
Does that use one whole bottle of poison?
Yep, looks like it. Alright, so that'll bring us to Vi. Your turn.
Okay, so what are we fighting? Still just the wolf?
Yep, one of the wolves is still alive that you guys are fighting. It's about 30 feet away from you. You see Anhelm, Balazar, and John are engaged in melee combat with it.
Okay, well I guess we'll try one more firebolt.
Alright. Alright, so your bolt of fire streaks out and hits it in its right flank. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh.
Nice hit. But the wolf is still up, fighting for its very life. Alright, that brings it to its turn. As it lets out another howl, as you see an icy cloud shoot out of its mouth. I need for Anhelm, John, and Balazar to make dexterity saving throws again, please. Alright, so Balazar's going to take the full brunt, which is 20 damage. And the rest of you are only going to take half of that. Alright, that brings us back around to John Kirsten. As you see John looking for an opening as he stabs out with his longsword. Arr, arr, arr. It stabs deep into the wolf, but it's still alive. Alright, bringing it to Balazar's turn.
This freaking thing won't die. I'm gonna try to... Yeah, so I'm gonna try to slash at it. And then followed by like a thrusting stab. So I can hit it in the heart.
That's
Ha!
a killing blow. Go ahead and take it away.
Yeah. So okay. So yeah. So it slashes up from the floor upwards, catching its neck, fluttering blood about, and when I rest, burst into the open wound, killing it. Sweet. Hell yeah.
All right, both wolves are dead. You guys feel that the coldness is dissipating and the cave is starting to get warmer. You even see the clouds are starting to break up outside as you see sunlight starting to break through the clouds.
This is weird. What's going on?
No?
Yeah, some sort of spell has obviously been broke.
Definitely going to be looking around to see what's going. Hey. Looking outside, make sure there's no more wolves. Looking inside where the fire was, purple fire, all that stuff.
Well, yeah, certainly not where the light was.
Alright, you look into the back of the cave and the purple light is gone. It's now it's dark black back in there. There's no more purple light. You look about, don't see any more wolves.
We see Ghost.
Inside in the shadows.
I'll look for Ghost. See if I can see him.
Alright. You look about, taking some time, and you see Ghost over back behind one of the pillars to the cave entrance, about 15 feet away from you. And you see a big old icicle arrow sticking out of his chest, and another gash in his right arm.
I'll move towards him.
Alright, as you move towards him, you see him collapse to the ground, limply.
Ooh, shit. Definitely go over there. See what's going on. Why did he collapse?
Alright, you look and you see that ice arrow. There's an icicle arrow piercing out of his chest. He's bleeding pretty bad from it, along with a pretty good sized gash in his right arm.
Do I know if I try to pull this arrow out, it won't make things worse?
It's hard to say. If you're gentle, it might work.
I could just heal him. I just want to get that arrow out of him before I heal him.
Okay. Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, so I try to do it gently to see if I can get it out, but also quickly because I don't want him to bleed out.
Alright, so you quickly yank it out.
Heal him.
Okay.
It's like you could set it on fire and let it melt out.
Yeah, that's the other thing I was gonna do. But if I could pull it out, I'll just pull it out.
Gotcha.
Because I don't know what that, the ice, I don't know what it's made of.
Gotcha.
A spell or something, and then I just melted all that water into his body.
Be fine. He would have anything to say about it.
I would ask him questions, but I know he can't answer, so there's no point. You said he's a human, though, right? I mean, I'd carry him over to his horse. Get off his feet.
Okay.
I'll say, did you see it? Did she get away? Did you kill her? There's a clue.
His eyes flutter open a little bit once he makes it to his horse, and he just makes a slicing motion across his throat. He reaches.
Explain why it's getting warmer. I suppose if she's dead.
He reaches to his side and pulls a pouch off his belt and tosses that to Jean Kirsten.
If she's dead, it would explain why the spell's broken. Getting warmer. I didn't think it would be the walls.
You never know. But, yeah, it would be more, it's much more sound. I know, I know the, council. I think it was council, right? That's what the people were back in town.
Yep, the city council.
Yeah. I know they're going to want to know what happened, so I'm just going to go and bring her back so we can show that she's dead.
John, I tossed you a pouch. It feels kind of light. It has a pearl in it. Keith, did you want to explain anything about that pearl since John's looking at it?
Yeah, it's a pearl, and you could feel a coldness radiating from it, and gives off a faint purplish light. And okay.
So that's what the glowing light was. Oh, okay.
Take it off her, Ghost. Probably explain to the council leader what was going on.
Okay, and Balazar, you said you were going to head back into the back of the cave?
Yeah, he's gonna check to see what's back there because he's got, Ghost got the glowing purple light, which is cool. That's fine, but we came up here for the Ice Queen.
Okay.
I don't know what that pearl is. You know what I mean? So he would just go back there to see what's back there because that's where her throne was, that's where she was, and all that. So
Alright, so you...
Probably going to need some sort of light source, aren't you?
yeah, I got plenty of torches too.
Alright, so you head back towards the back. As you're heading back there, you find a pool of blood that's about 50 feet into the cave next to one of the pillars. And it looks like there, the way the blood is, it looks like there's kind of some splatters, like there was a fight there. As you venture further in, you see that there's a trail of blood that leads over towards the throne, but it disappears over there by the throne. Next to the throne, you do spot a chest, and there's also some chasms next to the throne, but you don't see anything coming out of it like you did in the visions.
Yeah, before there was like smoke or steam or something coming out of it, right?
Yeah. And now there's nothing coming out of it.
And that's it. That's all I see. I would try to look behind the throne, and because if the blood just stopped there, I try to find out where it came. Why did it stop there?
Alright.
Or maybe that's where it started.
So it looks like you and John are searching about, looking for compartments and all kinds of stuff, and you don't see anything. You do notice there is a hole in the cavern about 20 feet up. Outside of that, it's just the throne. There's a couple of chasms where there's nothing coming up anymore, and then there's that chest next to the throne.
The hole in the ceiling, is that where the blood stopped?
Yeah, it looks like it stops in that area.
Oh, I can't fly, so I can't go after her. Or whatever was back there. I don't know for sure it was her. Alright, so it doesn't look like... so we have the entrance we came through and that hole in the roof. That's the only two ways you can go, right?
There's two chasms, you said, as well.
Yeah, there is
With
some
the
chasms. Yeah, that go deeper, yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know they were that big. I figured they were just pretty small. Oh.
Yeah, they're pretty small. The chasms, they're only about probably about 8 inches wide, and they extend for probably about 6 feet long. Yeah, so they're not too horribly big.
There's no way I could fit in there. Alright, so, I mean, there's nothing else we can do here. It stopped the bitter cold. Fortunately, we weren't able to take out the Ice Queen. Alright, so I guess we don't have a body, yeah. And there's not even any real proof that she's dead either. It seems like she fought with Ghost, who's injured. Seemed to injured her, and she fled. But the most important part is that this spell of the weather is disappearing.
Yeah, the town's safe, that's the important thing.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
What about this chest?
I'm not good with chests. If it's open, I guess.
So you're gonna check out the chest?
Yeah, why not? I mean, there's nothing else to check out in here before we leave.
Alright, so I'll go ahead and tell you what's in there. It looks like we're running a little over on time, so we'll go ahead and kind of fast narrate the rest of this. Anyhow, in the chest you find 90 platinum pieces, 2100 gold, 7,000 silver pieces, 400 copper. Inside the chest you also find a brass mug with a jade inlay, a bronze crown. There's also a large well-made tapestry that's folded in there. There's a vial of some milky white liquid. You also see 3 more vials of a light blue liquid. There's a silver necklace with an agate, and there is a bottle of some black swirling clouds in it. Let's see here, and you also see a long silver, looks like branch that's about 6 inches long, probably a wand.
Wait, black swirling clouds?
There's a vial of some black swirling clouds. Yep.
Happy day juice.
Shock off.
So, I mean, would say we just grab the chest, and we'll divvy up when we're in a safer place. We have horses that can carry it, so.
I'm thinking Anhelm insisted that he didn't want any money. However,
I
Is there-
said didn't want my share of the 2,000.
Uh-huh.
I didn't say I didn't want any money. It's a completely different discussion.
Yeah, this is...
is there anything here that you really want? You should have the first pick.
No, not really.
Yes.
Well, like I said, we should probably get to a safer place before we end up divvying it up. I mean, we're sitting inside the lair of the Ice Queen. We could
The
come
horses
back.
would probably want to get back to a nice warm barn anyway.
Yeah. When we rest for the night, we can split everything.
Well, actually,
That's why we're taking the whole chest anyway.
possibly we could rest here the night anyway. It's going to get late soon. We'll be out of
Yeah,
the wind.
but again, this is the Ice Queen's lair. She may come back.
Well, if she comes back, she'll be. We'll definitely have the body there for the town council.
Alright, so
That's
anyhow,
true.
y'all pack up the chest and you head back. Takes you a couple days to get back. And the weather is definitely, it's a lot warmer. The snowing blizzards have stopped. And you return. Stanley's appreciative of it. You explain the situation, and he's all, well, obviously the assault upon the city is over, so that's the important thing. And he gives you guys the chest with the 2,000 gold in it, and he urges you all to head on over to the Yawning Worm Inn, where there is a party and a celebration being put on for you. And anyhow, after you grab that chest, you head on down to the inn to get some eats and also to see about this celebration. As you enter, you see a lot of people crowded about in there. It looks like there's even people standing outside, and they cheer as you guys enter into the tavern, thanking you. Everyone wants to shake your hands, and they buy you a round of drinks. And they even look over at Vi. It says, "Come, young lady, give us a song."
No. No.
No song? And they kind of, everyone gets some sad looks in their face as they were hoping you'd sing them a wondrous song today.
Oh my god. I thought I was getting out of this. Oh, god damn it.
So are you going to sing us a song or not? I guess not. Alright.
Yeah.
What's that? Okay, so I divvied up the gold and the coins. Now we just have the items to go through real quick. So the brass mug with the jade inlay. Anyone want that? Or do you guys want to just sell it off and split it?
I would think that we could raise it, see how much it is, and if anybody wants it specific, that much over, and we'll split it between the rest of us. If they want it, or we just sell it.
Okay, it's worth
Same
probably
thing with
about
the tapestry.
250 gold. Alright, so last chance. Brass mug with jade inlay. Anyone want? If not, we'll just sell it and I'll split it amongst you. Okay. Next item is a bronze crown. Anyone want that? Or do you want to sell it and split the loot as well?
I did have a quick question.
Okay.
A damn spell. Because we have detect magic people that can detect magic. During that time, could we have done it? See if any of it was magical?
Who can detect
There's
magic?
this mage or the sage, whatever. Here he's probably doing it, couldn't he?
Well, no, I mean, we can, like, I have detect magic, and I need to re-prepare my spells. So the time that it took for us to get back to town
okay.
during that time, could have prepared it, just to see if anything's magical.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
so far
yeah.
none of it's been magical.
Okay,
I've
that's
seen
cool.
there's going to be a magical silver stick.
Yeah,
That's
we haven't
fine.
got to that.
I don't
yet.
mind selling. I don't mind selling any of it.
Okay, so bronze crown, last chance. If not, we'll just sell that off. Okay, sold.
Bronze crown won't go with my bag of teeth.
Okay, the next item, the vial of black swirling clouds. You identify, or eventually get it identified. It's a bottle of ever smoking, or ever smoking bottle. Anyone want that?
Also, possibly a ghost.
I'm sorry, there were two of you talking, I couldn't hear.
Go ahead, Wayne.
I said it's probably a useful item for ghost.
And I said, I'll take that.
Okay. Alright, the large well tapestry. Nothing magical about that. Anyone want it?
How big is it? Oh, never mind. John can get it then.
It's about 6 feet wide and about 4 feet high. A good wall piece. John, you want that?
No, I was just gonna keep it because I had a dragon. I think John wants it.
Okay. Next up, we have the vial of milky white liquid, which is identified as a potion of climbing. Anyone want that?
Climbing is what? Athletics?
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather just sell it.
Last chance. Anyone want it?
Sure, I'll take it.
Alright, Ghost. Alright, we'll continue the rest of this stuff here in just a minute. I guess Vi wants to go ahead and sing us a song.
Okay, I was trying to figure out how to do this. I think I'm just going to have it kind of low in the background because I need a little bit of music.
Okay.
I was petrified, thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong, and I grew strong, and I learned how to get along. And so you're back from outer space. I'm hoping to find you here with that sad look up on your face. I couldn't change that stupid lock. I should have made you leave your key. If I had known for just 1 second you'd be here to talk to me, I'll go. Walk out the door. Just turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. Aren't you the one? Sorry guys, I started laughing.
Bravo, bravo. That was good.
That's good.
What?
Alright.
That was cool. That was horrible.
It was a good try. Good try. Alright, back to divvying up the loot. Alright, so there's also 3 potions of healing available. Anyone want those?
I would gladly take one of them.
Okay, anyone else?
Yeah, well, I was gonna grab one too, but trying to figure out. I know John already has some, and Han just took one. I want to give one to Vi, but she ain't got no hit points. You just drop anyway. Yeah, I know. Ghost is always by himself. I don't know if he has any potions of healing. He doesn't. He should take one too. A lot of times we can't find them.
I'll take a potion of healing.
There you go. Alright. I'll take the third one.
Next up, silver necklace with an agate gemstone pendant, worth 250 gold, non-magical.
I think I should take that.
Who?
Bye.
Alright. Alright. Last item is that small silver branch. It's actually a wand of magic missiles. Anyone want that?
I think Anham needs that. Has to cast those magic missiles.
Well, that's probably,
Best idea ever? Yeah, you're right.
yeah, probably, yeah. Yeah, it's not my style.
I think we lost Vi.
Oh, she's reconnecting. Okay, so who's getting the one? Okay, so
Obviously, that's going to go to Vi.
Yeah.
bye. Okay.
The only person here who can use it.
I'll have to manually put all this stuff on. Okay. So, with that in mind, everyone gets a level tonight, so you can
Yay.
level up by 1 level. Ghost, you completed your secret quest, so you get a total of 2 levels. Vi is going to be leveling up to level 5 herself.
Oh, damn.
Alright, so while you guys are doing that, I'll be putting these items that we divvied up on y'all.
Someone say earlier that they play an instrument, or they have an instrument.
I don't think anyone does.
Someone said they had pipes or something, or a whistle. I thought I heard in the description.
Oh, that was Ghost. Yeah, with his bazillion things that he's got on him.
Do you play an instrument, Truman, or Ghost?
Yeah, he does. He plays the flute.
Okay, I will give Ghost the pipes I picked up. Pipes in the sewers.
Alright, loot is still there.
Thank you, and now.
Hear that, Keith?
What's that, Wayne?
I'm going to give Ghost the pipes of the sewers that I have in my possession.
Okay.
They're no good to me. I can't play an instrument.
Okay.
Got to be proficient with a wind instrument, so they're no good to me.
Alright. It has been transferred.
And also, if anybody wants one, have a ring surplus to requirements. The ring of jumping, if anybody wants it.
Yeah, if you're giving it away,
I can fly, so a ring of
Yeah.
jumping is a bit,
yeah. I mean, that's always good to have. I don't have anything to give you back, though.
That's okay. You can have it. It's no good to me now.
Okay, so you're giving the ring of jumping to Balazar?
Yep.
Okay,
Thanks, sir. Appreciate it.
that has been transferred.
I mean, it gives me a bonus to jump.
Yep. Okay, so let's go ahead and level up your characters. I guess while y'all are doing that, so what y'all think of the adventure tonight?
It's good. Interesting. Good, huh?
Yeah, I love how you like to trick us, dragon. I was wondering what they was running from. I'm like, I don't think they were afraid before we started chasing them. I don't know what was going on. Yeah, he coming.
Did any of you catch
Oh.
that when you guys were flying through the air with the scrying, that you were actually seeing through the eyes of the dragon?
What do you think of that?
You did good, Amanda.
Mm-hmm.
What's happened with my character? He's put Barbarian 1 and then Barbarian 6 rather than having them up.
Thank you, guys. See, Keith makes you worry about falling into pits, and he worry about singing songs in front of crowds. Different kinds of torture.
Hey, that was the agreement. You got some levels out of it.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So we need to fix it to where Wayne is level 7. Okay. So that should have fixed it now, Wayne. I think.
Okay.
Just gonna check your class abilities, make sure it did work right. Let's see here. So it looks like you picked up Feral Instinct.
Feral Instinct.
Okay. Alright, so everyone, let's see here. So Balazar, you went from level 5 to 6 this time, right?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so you're done. Well,
Of course, now is when I get the bonus to saves when I keep rolling ones.
oh wow.
Yeah.
And see, John, you just made level 5 this time? Alright. Ghost, you should be level 6 now, right? Or wait a minute, you should be 7.
You should be 7. Yeah, I'm level 7.
Okay. And Vi, you should be level 5. Are you still hiding, Vi?
Oh, not much. Just a little.
You did good. So go ahead. You get to level up to all the way up to level 5. Nice, John. So
Hey, it works.
cool. So I noticed that there was quite a few times that it was very quiet. Was the story not interesting in the beginning, or were you guys preoccupied, or what?
Well, at least for me, I try not to take over in the game, you know? I try to let other people do stuff first. The way I am. Once I start going, sometimes I don't know when to stop.
Gotcha. What about the rest of y'all?
I was fine with it, Keith. It was alright for me.
Okay, cool.
I'm gutted I missed the slavers.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a pretty awesome battle that week. Yeah. Yeah, and he's got that kick butt sword that he found in the bottom of Burnside Inn. The Wind Reaver.
We did have a hard fight for that, though.
That you did.
Some of us came off worse than others.
Yep. What was that, Vi?
Oh, I was just saying, it was really good. I'm sorry I kept cutting out because of kid stuff, but it was a lot of fun. I mean, when I was here and I was engaged, it was a lot of fun. You did a great job, Keith.
Cool. Thanks.
Right, well, I'm going to say it's 10 to 5 now.
Alrighty.
Let's try and
Thanks
get
for
a couple
staying
of
up
hours
with
sleep.
us, Wayne.
Oh, no, I've enjoyed it. It's been really fun. Nice to meet some new people as well.
Cool. Alrighty.
So I shall hope to see you all again. And I'll say good night.
Alright,
Night,
take
sir.
care, Wayne.
See you later, Wayne.
He's on there
Take care,
soon.
man.
User disconnected from
Thanks for the game, Keith.
You're welcome. What was that, Vi?
Oh, I was just saying that for Wayne, it's going to be dawn there soon. It's like 4 in the morning. Wow, that's hardcore.
Yep. Yeah, them UK players, they're definitely dedicated.
That was good. Yeah. What do I have? I spent most of mine.
That's right, Balazar. He's been busy doing his. Now, Jose, did you want to incorporate those scales that you found?
Yeah, that's why I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with them. I'm not gonna do it right now. I gotta think about it.
Okay.
How big are they?
They're probably about 8 inches in diameter.
Big, okay. I gotta figure out what I want to do with them.
Okay.
Obviously, they're gonna be something with armor of some kind, so like a shield maybe.